there are a beautiful motif giving you a halo or perimeter of that beaded work in the sterling silver that Danny and his team do so beautifully. We have 3 different motifs to choose from in that oxidized silver. Now this is also a customer top rated piece. You get the chain included. It's an 18-inch chain. And we have your choice between the locket, the star, and the cross. Here, I'll separate these just a little bit. There we go. Here is your locket. Oh, I love that symbol, whether it's a symbol of like protection or love. We also have the star right in the center and the heart, and a cross available for you as well. $34.40 in this customer top rated necklace, J366467. This is the perfect little symbol to kind of finish off a décolleté, give a beautiful sentiment to someone you love, whether it is the heart or a cross, the star, or the locket. Danny, this is beautiful. I love how, too, each of the symbols that you've done, they lay flat to the chest, but they're domed. So they give us a little bit of that kind of puffed, three-dimensional look.
Yeah, the camera really doesn't do justice on this one. And I think that one of the reasons that it's customer top rated is because the dimension here. And when you'll get it home and you'll see the dimension here, because I really wanted to do like this puffy look. I don't know if it's a word, but I wanted to create this 3-dimensional pendant that I think with the contrast with the beaded artwork and the oxidation just came out so special and gorgeous that I love. The lock was actually the last one that we added. You know, Ali, it's really funny. We started with the cross, sold out. We added the heart, sold out. We added the star, and every time we added a new motif. So now we have a collection of like 4 different pendants that each one symbolize a different motifs. And again, we're talking about holidays. I know we're in the middle of August, but you know, it's the last Orpa's show of the year. We're talking about Rosh Hashanah in a couple of weeks, or the holidays that are coming up. That would be a beautiful present. Everything from Orpa's comes with the Orpa's box and with the certificate of authenticity of Orpa's. So again, the combination with the beaded artwork and the hammering effect and the 3-dimension create this wow effect. It's not too big, but it has a great and beautiful dimension. And I just love the details here, Ali. Look at the details of the beaded, that all solid beaded that were finished by hand. With the box and of course that comes with it for under $35, a beautiful piece of jewelry. And I'm reading like the notes as I speak, and I'm so happy that you're laughing.
Yeah, listen, like I love this company for their jewelry. A beautiful design, just enough design to get noticed, but not overly done. Those are just a few of the things that customers are saying on QVC.com about this beautiful pendant necklace. It's the pendant, it's the chain, all in one, $34.40. And I think such a gorgeous reminder as you're wearing it. Maybe it is a fun way, you know, to wear your cross, to wear your symbol of faith, right? To have something that you can wear all day, you know, throughout the year that still works with all of your fashion. Maybe you have a diamond cross, but it's nice to be able to wear something that can feel a little bit more casual too with your clothing. Then we have that gorgeous heart, always a fan favorite in the world of jewelry. That's the one that I have on. That stunning star, and then the lock. The lock is one of my favorites. You know, you think to like the bridge in Italy that people put, you know, very romantic, that, you know, 2 lovers will put the lock and put it on to the bridge on the gate. Or maybe it is that symbol of protection, right? This is such a great way. You know, when I was a young girl, I was about 13 or 14. I had a youth leader give me a little lock and keys as this great reminder, right, of protecting my heart. And it was someone who really poured into my life and really showed me how important it was to protect my heart, you know, even in terms of romantic relationships as I was growing, right, to kind of wait for that right person. And on my wedding day, I still had the keys. I had taped them inside of my Bible. I gave them to my husband when we exchanged our rings. And it's a really special moment. But maybe you have a young girl in your life that you could give this symbol to. And it could almost be a way, because because sometimes it can be really hard to have conversations with a teenager, right? But maybe you just need something to get the conversation started. And this beautiful necklace could be that symbol, or maybe it's the star, right? To remind them how special, how unique, to go for their dreams. Sometimes a piece of jewelry or a symbol is a great way to get that conversation started with someone when you're not sure the right words. Let the jewelry kind of be that message. And you don't have to break the bank to do it. It's $34.40, or think about this, 5 easy payments, $6.88. So if you did want to pick up a few different charms or a few different pendants for granddaughters, for goddaughters, nieces, nephews, to incorporate, to be able to give them their own little symbol, this is a great way to do it. It's J366467. But Danny, the use of silver and oxidation and the hammering, like you even see the texture and the hammering on each piece.
Yeah, first of all, Ali, thank you so much for sharing this story. I was really like emotional as you were telling it. And, I'm and but you're so right. It's really it's timeless. It's a great present. And I always think, whenever my wife, she wears the jewelry, her bracelet, her earrings, I always she remembers where I gave it to her and why I gave it to her. And I think this is the special thing about jewelry. It's something that you always going to remember the moment, and you always going to remember who gave it to you. You all remember why they gave it to you, and which you don't remember with white T-shirt or with a gift certificate or with even with a new phone. And for me, jewelry is something very romantic. It's something that you either you buy it from yourself when you want something special, something that's going to be with meaning, or when you give it to someone. And I think that with those 4 different motifs, that again, each one of them.
Yeah, well, Danny, let me go through them before we go, because we're starting to get limited. Scott, how many was it? You just gave me an update. Ooh, okay, so 400 have already been spoken for. If you want the lock, there's 150. That's it. And the star, we've got 300 to go around. If you're shopping for that heart, there's just a few more. And then in the cross, same story, just a few more. Customer top rated on this, be sure to pick your symbol, $34.40. I might be partial to that lock, just a little bit. Okay, in case you missed